Another two ministers have decided they're not going to stand at the next general election. Work and Pensions Minister, who's fairly forgettable, Jo Churchill, but she makes a good soup, as we hear here. And the Transport Minister, Hugh Merriman, who was everywhere at one point. About 70 Conservative MPs have announced that they're not going to stand. And Jo Churchill for Bury St Edmunds said she had reached the decision for family reasons. It's what you normally say when you've been caught doing something inappropriate. Hugh Merriman, the MP for Bexhill and Battle, didn't say why he wanted to leave, presumably because he was worried about a Portillo moment, but he was looking forward to a new journey. Meanwhile, the really big news is that John Redwood, he's a person who's been a sort of thorn in the side, arch Brexiteer and so on, after 35 years of an unbroken record of being second-rate, really. I have decided not to put my name forward in the forthcoming election. I have other things I wish to do. Yeah, and I think a lot of your electorate would probably say the same. It has been a privilege to represent Wokingham in 9 parliaments. I have drawn many of my campaigns from the views I've heard on doorsteps and read in my email box. I have achieved good things together for our local community and the wider nation. I was pleased to help local Conservative Council candidates win seats in the recent local elections, one of the few successes. We stopped Lib Dems winning a majority despite their forecast by highlighting the big damage they are doing to our roads, the money they waste, and the neglect of public spaces, and they are worsening our refuse service. Oh, I think that was I think that was probably worsened by the MP who was representing sewage. I will be continuing my website, maybe with some changes. I will continue to contribute to the debates about public policy. Any references remaining on this site to my work as an MP will, after next Thursday, be about the past. There we are. That is the big scalp, I think, of recent days to be recorded because of the sudden election. And I think it's is it a regret? I don't know really. That's the question. I think it's always good to have people with views that are different to one's own. But so different. I must say, I don't know how to respond to this one. Do you remember when he was Welsh Secretary, when he was appointed and he had to stand and sing the Welsh national anthem, which he hadn't bothered learning? I'll leave you with some images of John Redwood looking uncomfortable. There you are. Here he is. It's spectacular. Everyone else is singing along. He isn't. He hasn't bothered doing his homework. He hasn't bothered learning the Welsh national anthem. Bore da.